Point of view, you're on a date with a beautiful woman. You're 19 years old, you go on a date, right? She's hot, she's getting all the attention, she's going up, everyone's looking at her, all eyes on her. She's the talk of the town, she got a nice ass, breast, tits, face, waist, you name it, personality, you name it. And you're walking with her, you're both the same age. You both go to this restaurant. Now as you're walking to this restaurant, you feel this creeping anxiety haunting in you. Everyone's looking at her. Older men, grown men, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Everyone, people her age, maybe even a little few years older, all eyes on her. You go to this restaurant now. You're panicking shitless. You're thinking to yourself, hey, in the back of your head, you're thinking, please don't order too much food in this restaurant that you're in, because you only have £50 in the fucking pocket. But you're in this fancy restaurant. Wealth is there, you know? And she expects you to pay for that food. So which you did agree upon. And so she ordered something a bit too high. Now you need to split the price. You feel emasculated. Now you both split the price, but you're having dinner now. And that food tastes bitter. Not because of their lack of cooking competence. It's you, the chemicals in your brain that made it so the food is bland. Due to the situation that happened, you feel emasculated now. You paid by half. You don't feel like a man. The man that you know you deserve to be. You feel like shit. You try to cover it up with your conversation while having dinner, but you can't help but feel like shit. Because you know, you fucked up. Not only with your own finances, but with the situation in general. In fact, you're so embarrassed, you don't even want to see her again. Now walking out of the restaurant is even more hell. Because now you feel like shit, and now people are still eyeing her up. It's her beauty. She knows at the back of her head, he ain't it. Because you made her pay. You made her pay for the date. You're both the same age. You go home, you go crying now. Now your money is drained. She got a free dinner. No, she didn't get a free dinner date. But now she has the option for more dinner dates because everyone's eyeing her up. Not even to mention social media. Fucking hell. Now you're the 19-year-old man. I just made up a story in my head to tell you that's what would happen to me if I were to go on a dinner date at 19 years old. As the title of this video suggests, don't date when you're young. Don't date. You need to realize social value. You know, you need to realize that men peak when they're younger. No, men peak when they're older, women peak when they're younger in terms of attraction. And I'm just speaking for the average guy, man, in general. I'm sure there are exceptions you can pull it off, but most 19-year-olds, say 19 because I'm 19, you don't have the money like that, man. I'm sure we'd all love to date, do all that cool shit. I want to date. I can't date right now. I'm fucking poor. And that story I told you, that would be exactly what happens to me if I were to do that shit. I would be on my head thinking, oh, please don't ask for too much because you barely have money in the bank. You know, you don't want to destroy your finances. This is why I don't believe you should date when you're poor. I believe dating's for successful men. I may even get hate for saying this. Hey, this is what I believe in. This is the standard I put on myself. Dating is for successful men. Whether you like it or not, women are always going to date. Oh, I think I found a nice bench. I might go there. Women are always going to date the man who they view to be established, because men and women are valued on different things. That's not to say men should not prioritize their looks, but we're a lot less visual than women, as I always like to say in my videos. I'm not going to sit there. And so, it's different for us. When you're broke, you can't do shit. You're not the man you believe you can be. You're not established. You have no money in the bank. You're still figuring shit out. We're 18, 24. You know really what the fuck we're doing. Even to those who do have it figured out, it's like, yeah, but you're not really progressing, no one's taking you seriously. What are you doing, an acting career? You don't look like a man yet, that people look over you. It's just tough, man. And in dating sense, you compare you don't have a charm that the older men do. who are have like 5, 10, 15 years on you. You know? They'll charm the woman way better than you can simply because they've lived longer and they had more time. You try your best, you're a young guy. You're probably just awkward. And I'm not shaming you, I'm an awkward guy myself. Of course you're gonna be awkward. You're a young guy figuring it out. You're in the game, man. We're new to the game. You don't have it figured out yet. Don't do it when you're poor. That's my take. Don't do it when you're poor because I'm not in a stable position. Even if I were working a job, I still would not want to date because I would feel like I can't even sleep at night just being fucking poor. Now, don't get me wrong, you're still gonna fall asleep, but it's like you don't want to sleep because you're just so stressed that you're poor and you have no money in the fucking bank. But this is why I believe dating's for successful men, because you have that freedom now. You have that higher confidence in yourself. You know, when they're actually on top now, you're doing good in a career, that's gonna boost your confidence and naturally it's gonna attract more women as a byproduct. But let's be honest, I'm sure there's exceptions to the rule. What 19-year-old woman that's in her prime that walks outside and all eyes are on her on the bus, you know, public walking, Instagram DMs from everyone, from all ages of men older than you, more established. What woman is gonna date a 19-year-old broke fucker like me? Doesn't even have life figured out. And then you can have a good personality. Hey, it don't fucking matter. I'm telling you the harsh truth, man. I don't care how good your personality is. If you have no money, you can't do shit. You can't do shit. You can't do shit. Fuck your personality. I have a good personality. It don't mean shit when you're broke. You know? I'm just being honest with you lot. Don't do that, man. Leave a lot of guys, they will, because there are some nice guys in this world and they don't even know it. They'll spend every last penny they have for this woman. You know, let's say you even do have the money, but you barely do. The woman uses you for a free dinner date. She just got food for free. She used you. Now you're broke. Even more broke. Someone else texts you on Instagram. More choosing signals in real life in public. Oh, she got another free dinner date now. She used you. You were a vessel for her to satisfy her appetite, and you fell for it. You'd be surprised how often this happens to people. It happens a lot. You know? Naturally, as a young man, we're gonna struggle a lot. And I guess relationships is no different. But I wouldn't recommend dating when you're broke and you have no money. I'm telling you, if you're a masculine man with balls, we do not want to pay 50-50. I would feel like shit. I would feel like shit just paying for a woman, just not paying. If I were in a dinner date, just not paying for a woman. Period. It's just in me. If I were to go to a restaurant, let's say, not even in a relationship sense, in a romantic sense, I'm just talking like, if you were to go in, let's say you would go to, I'll have to like go to a restaurant like, let's say, my mum or my sisters. At the back of my mind, because I'm a man, we naturally have that protect and provide type mentality. Even way prior to having kids, it's just drilled within us to want to protect and have money. Money is a massive factor in a man's life. It'll make a man's life so much better. Don't believe these people on the internet telling you, oh, money don't buy happiness. Yes, it fucking does. Shut the fuck up. So you can do the things you want, the things you actually want. You have time now to do the things you want. You can put your family in a good spot, so they don't have to work and suffer the shitty 9-to-5s anymore. It's good. And yeah, like I was telling you, even if I were to pay for if I went like a restaurant with my sister's mum, I'm at an age now at 19 where if they were to pay for my food, I still feel like shit. It's just in me. I don't know if it's an illness or anything, but it's just something about women paying for my food in a restaurant. It really rubs me the wrong way. And it's not even me being misogynistic. I just believe the men should provide. It makes you feel good, man. Give some positive pride to yourself. They're able to, you know, afford something with your hard labor that would make people you love happy by buying the food you like. When you're broke, you can't really do that. And even if you do it, well, you're in a worse financial position now because to begin with, you were never able to pay. You know? I don't believe in dating. I've never gone on a date in my life, and I will in the future, that's inevitable, human nature and whatnot, but definitely not doing that shit now because I would feel like shit. I'm being honest with you guys, I would feel like fucking shit. It's stupid. And I'm specifically referring to expensive dinner date restaurants. I'm sure that you can go to a park or something like that, but you know, I wouldn't recommend the shit, especially when you're young. Not worth it. It's gonna fuck you up financially.